20 to 10 now, properly raining. Lads have only just finished concreting. Big thanks to them all and all of them this last week. Back to today, it is absolutely tipping down. I'm just going to go check the dryer because the agitator's not working. Hoping it's just tripped out from when it had all that barley around it. It's not burnt any belts out, but we'll go and see. Now them belts have come off. Hopefully they're not broken though. Looks like they have broken. If I take this panel off, behind it I'll be able to see all the drives. Yeah, so there's the motor down there, and these are the drive belts. So they are actually intact, amazingly. That's just grease on it. So get a number off of me in case they go, but I'll put them back on, start it up. Back on now. I just need to tighten it up, so you slide the motor over slightly, that'll tighten it. Belts are on, but if you look inside there, can you see? Chains come off. That's why it's slipped the belts, so I'll have to go inside and see what's going on. I've undone these little bolts here, slacking them a bit. Took that bar across the top out, undone the pinch bolt. Hopefully that should slide up and get inside. Yeah, so this chain's come off. Should be on here. Drives this thing round. Let's find out what's going on. I have to climb inside to see. Yeah, so it's come off and wound itself like a snake around the drive gearbox. Take some getting out of that. It's normally a reason why something goes, and I'm guessing playing that bearing has thrown the chain off. Got the sprocket off, can't see what holds it in, but it's got 4 punch marks there as if it's just a snug fit and then belted with a hammer to hold it in. So I'm going to put it in the press and push it out, but I've just checking with MacArthur, who sold it us, just in case of damage anything. But if I put that in there and stack a socket on it, we should be right. To be honest, it's coming out really easy with no force. That must be how it's held in. That's it. Just need one of them now. I'm just watching James play the pan while Ian's gone to the butty shop. The bearing places behind the butty shop, they don't really open on a Saturday anymore unless it's for call out anyway. They're going to open up for us especially, so we'll get the bearing, press it back in, get the dryer back on, because we've got about 15 or 20 loads to go through for someone else. Big thanks to Dan from Engineering Services for opening up for us. We got this bearing, but it's ever so slightly different. The middle recess isn't as big. So if you look, it sits a bit flatter, but we'll press it in and then we'll that's the wrong one, and then we'll just get some washers. It should be all right. Just drop in there with the press. There we go, it's better. Hopefully just have some washers on the shelf, the right size. One with a bigger hole. Have a root. Hopefully now that'll do. I just climbed back inside to fit it apart. Realised I'd not brought the agitator on. Anyway, Rob's just gone to get it. This chain, sorry, is totally worn out. It's twisting so much, but it only goes really slow, so hopefully it'll stay on. That's on now. So to tighten that bolt and then try and thread the chain round that huge sprocket. That's my foot for scale. Back on and hook the chain, tension the spring back on. Tried threading the spring on with a piece of string. It's not really working, so what I'm going to do is undo that all the way off, then hook the chain together. Rob can pull from the outside with that piece of string. I'll get the stud iron to go back through that hole, drop the nut on, and we should be away. Problem is that nut's a bit tight on there, so I'm going to get some mole grips, hold this thread, wind that off, and then we'll try. The chain is totally knackered though. You can see it's been on for what, I don't know, 11 years maybe. So we probably do need a new chain, but hopefully we'll get it running this weekend. It's all back on, we're just lubing the chain up now. But it's that stretched, it's not really fitting in the teeth properly. So we'll have to get
new chain
as soon as we can. We're going to run it up now and try it. Oh well, it's working now. So it just goes around the bottom and scrapes. It's dead dangerous though, because you could put your head in here and then it'll come round that scrape and chop your head off. There's quite a few people have been caught in dryers and hurt by them.
Henry VIII.
Yeah, see it come past now. There you go. It's dead simple though. What happens is the grain goes up and down. There's a tube in the middle of Norga, sucks it up, cascades it down the side, and it drops down and goes back round. It just circulates down, up, down. Then in the middle, you got that other sort of in a dryer where the hot air blows out of them perforations, and then it then sweats the water and the moisture out of these mesh. Here it comes again. Right, so we'll put the chute back on, the door back on now and start it up. Bit dusty, but fill it up now. See, it goes in the bottom on that auger, up to the top, cascades down, and then we'll blow hot air through the middle core to dry it. We've got a big radiator on the front of it, running off the hot water from the boiler, so it'll suck its air in here, and that'll be what'll dry it. You can see the inner cone there. Despite a bird or a cat walking in it, concrete's gone off not so bad. A little bit of water damage there because it obviously started raining last night. But yeah, it's okay I think. Yeah, in fact there's quite a bit of water damage there. See it washed the stone. But at least it's better. Take this shuttering out, we'll have a nice flat wall along here now. Yeah, we had a slight incident the other day. The exhaust is there and a branch fell in, got hot and melted that cable there, which is a speed controller for the drum, and a few of them other cables. So we're just messing with it now, trying to work it out. Dressed a bit smarter than I was in the dry, I had to have a shower. Just been to Alfie's first birthday party, so Alfie was born about a month after James. He's on the birthday bonnet already. Anyway, Francesca Plumman is one as well today. Congrats to Matthew Webster and Keeley for getting married. Someone to put you on the birthday bumper. Karen Dobson is 70, big 7-0. Robert Jakeman, 64. Michael, not sure which Michael, but he's 14. And Ike Grieve is 9. So happy birthday, everyone on the birthday bumper. £40,785. So like, it doesn't seem 2 minutes ago since it was 40k, and now there's £785 on top of that. Absolutely brilliant, all for the air ambulance. Hopefully we'll do something big when we get to 50k, but what should we do? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, how are you feeling today? Bit wet and damp, but I've had a good sleep, so I would say I'm 95% today. Got 50th now, so it's, oh yeah, happy birthday Janet. It's Janet's birthday, so I'm going to that party now as well. Back up at Great Eccleston, so Janet's the show secretary for Great Eccleston, so I'm shooting up there now. Forecast is set to get a bit better tomorrow afternoon. Bit of wind, bit more heat, bit of sun. Hopefully things will dry out, but it has been pretty wet this afternoon. Anyway, I'm going to go and quickly show you the sunflowers because I'm going to go and grab some to take up to the party. Got me wire cutters, actually quite stiff sunflower stems. They look absolutely mega, but need to cut the ones that aren't fully open, otherwise they'll be dead in a few days. A lot of bad display, is there? Yeah, so try to stay dry, but currently soak the bottom of my jeans just getting these. This box of biscuits arrived and I wasn't sure where it was from, and I only had a few left from the biscuits that we were sent ages ago. But in another parcel was a gift note off Ian Hudson from Canada, and some bonbons. So last year when he was sat in the combine with me with his daughter, she opened the bonbons and the bag exploded and went everywhere. So he was on a live video the other night commenting about them. So he sent me some bonbons and some biscuits. So thank you very much for that. Also, as well, in the post, I had this amazing card off Children with Cancer charity. Yeah, Children with Cancer UK is the official title, and they've all signed it, all the team, and sent us this. So that's mega. Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Ian, for them. Anyway, I'm going to end the video now today. Not a very interesting video. Fixing the dryer is not interesting, but hope you've enjoyed it anyway, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Let me know how you are in the comments anyway, as a percent. See you tomorrow.